But getting back to this game that I never left. Y'all already know what it is and who it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm glad that y'all here, you know what I mean, to enjoy this. Before I even allow him to speak, let me let y'all know, you know what I mean, that you're in for one. You know what I mean? We didn't have a lot of classic videos, but I don't know, man, if anything gonna be equivalent, you know what I mean, to what this video gonna be here tonight. You know what I mean? So, you know, some of y'all don't know who, you know what I mean, Ron Newt is, but after tonight, you will. You know what I mean? It's only a few people who actually got to be on the level of Ron Newt. I'm going to have him also speak on Doobie and things like that, and speak on Michael Jackson, and speak about also his children and things like that. But, hey, man, you know what I mean? This is somebody who God really loves, you know what I mean? Really been merciful to. The game really been beautiful to. You know what I mean? They're incomparable, man. Ron Newt, the one that, yeah, I know some of y'all know about the one that broke out of prison. Yeah, the one that sat up there and broke out of prison and shit. You know what I mean? I know when you hear Ron Newt name, all you think about is lions. You think about mansion homes, tailor-made suits. You know what I mean? All type of shit. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of fly-ass shit. You know, a lot of profess that gangster shit, but we know that he's actually possessing what he professed to be, because he done did everything that was vital to every title, man. You can't even limit him. You can't even sit up there and limit him by sitting up there saying he just a P or a gangster, because this man done just about everything that you can think of. You know what I mean? Real talk. So without even further ado, man, you know what I mean? What's going on, Ron?
My name is Ron Newt, a.k.a. Prince Diamond, baptized in Baywater from San Francisco, California.
and also, you know what I mean, like I was saying earlier, a lot of people talk about what they did in ancient times, but they really can't say what they did, you know what I'm saying, in recent times, you know what I mean, and none other, you know what I mean, than Virgil. When you think about the best, you know what I mean, have a conversation or a debate, who dressed the best, or that you cannot have a conversation about dressing if you do not mention Virgil, okay? It ain't that too many that didn't sit up there and dress as sharp as Virgil. He even got the youngsters, you know what I mean, looking bad. You know what I mean? Customized jewelry, still doing his thing right now. You know what I mean? If you don't know who Virgil is, see, this is what I want to say before they even start speaking. As Brother Malcolm said, as Malcolm X said, some of y'all been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been deceived. You've been manipulated by a lot of them films about the lifestyle and the game. And certain people you see in the clouds and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's certain people who wasn't in them films that did it a little bit bigger. As a matter of fact, Ron had a book called Bigger Than Big. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So we got to get into it, man. Without any further ado, man. You know what I mean? Mr. Ron Newt, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, man. I got my cousin Virgil on the other side in the conference car waiting on the sideline to blast it and let him have it and know where it really comes from. You know what I mean? You know, he got that gift of gab with Stella Della, whatever I tell her. That's the rest of them girls that'll tell you anything you want to know about real players out here, man.
Yeah. How you doing tonight, Virg?
Oh, I'm doing marvelous. It's great all the time.
Hold on, before he starts speaking, can y'all hear Virgil? Because everything that's coming out of Virgil's mouth is the best definition of important. I want y'all to hear him now. So everybody let me know in the comment section, can you hear Virgil before he even starts speaking? Because I want everybody to be blessed by the game tonight. You can hear him? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? So I do want to know this, you know, before we blast off, you know what I mean? Because like I said, a lot of people don't really know, haven't heard, you know what I mean? I don't know how you haven't heard. If you've been watching Vlad, if you ever seen Vlad TV, you should know who Ron Newt was. But, you know, for those that don't know, where did you grow up? You know what I mean, Ron?
I grew up in Bayview, Hunters Point, HB Hunters Point.
Okay.
I'm out of HB out of Hunters Point. That's where I'm from, Navy Road.
Okay. And, because, you know, we're going to talk about so many things, but I do want to pay respect. When did you first, you know what I mean, meet Royce Dubie? You know what I mean?
I met Royce Dubie in the late 70s. When I met him, he was hanging out with Joe Jackson and Magic Johnson and Michael and all of them. He knew all the entertainers. and we met up, and we just clicked when we saw each other. We actually met at a barbershop off of La Brea Avenue. Azar was doing his hair, and Azar had came from San Francisco. And when I got to LA, Azar said, I got somebody I want you to meet when you come to get your hair done. I said, who? He said, Royce Dubie. He be with a dude named Goldie. And they some cold players here in LA, you know, they kind of running shit down here, man. You really need to know this cat because he know the entertainment side and the gangster side and the prison side of everything that's going on in LA. I said, but I sure do want to meet him because I sure need that juice on my side. So when I met Doobie at the barbershop through Azar, we just fell in love with each other that day. And then I had another bad sister-in-law named Leslie who got with Doobie, so we became brother-in-laws too. So we just started hanging out real tough together. Every time I come to LA, I had a place to stay, lay my head in the car to drive. The same thing he had when he came to San Francisco. We shared the wealth, man, you know. Doobie always had a thing about me and him. He said, Ron, we just set us, man. That's what we're going to always be till the day we die.
Right. And what type of individual, you know what I mean, was Doobie? Because, you know, a lot of people...
Doobie was a sweetheart, man. Doobie could have been a professional baseball player, number one. He was playing pro ball and decided to be a player, but he was going out to play for the Dodgers, and he just flipped it to another script and went to playing a game out here in these streets, right? And became real big. He knocked a broad that was real big out here in this game, and she gave him a bunch of money, and he was living in the Mount Olympics and had a place on Crenshaw Boulevard where everybody from Denzel Washington to Mike Epps all came to his after hour joint to check in and make sure they would be safe in in LA. When they came to LA, Doobie was like, I would give you the carte blanche. If you had the credit card from Doobie, your credit was good all over Los Angeles. If he gave you the go ahead, he could call up anybody in any hood and say, man, make sure that cat's all right.
Right. And he was definitely a sharp dresser.
Oh man, he was clean, from head to toe.
Always. Virgil.
He was a gentleman too.
Yes, he was. Yes. Virgil, when was the first time that you ever met Doobie?
I've been knowing Doobie for a lot of years. We just hadn't been in contact in a lot of years. We had a mutual friend by the name of Michael Woodard. They used to be between the Page 4 and at Doobie's place all the time, living in L.A. He used to live in Fresno, but that's where we was all raised up at. So me and Doobie used to kick it on the phone from time to time, but we'd never come face to face because I'm in one part of the country, one part of the country, we stayed active all the time on the road, you know. So about 4 or 5 years ago, we finally was down there doing a red carpet event at Pimp, doing some filming down in Los Angeles on my new film, My Life Over the Top, which is finally got finished all over the world now. So we was going to shoot some of the Doobie joint down there. So we went in the after one morning. Doobie welcomed us in. He kept us there all night long, didn't want us to leave. So, I mean, this state gentleman, you ain't got to spend no money. Will let your money is no good when it comes to Doobie.
Just a gentleman.
In the bar. All drinks, all everything you think of. Free. Don't even pull no money out. So that's how we ended up, just kicking it. So,
and he was a real
guy. Yeah, real gentleman. We went down there a few weeks ago. We had been kind of trying to find Doobie for a minute. Nobody could find him. None of his friends, none of his closest friends he's raised up with or anything. Then Ron go down to Los Angeles to a radio show, and we said we're going to find Doobie. So we put in a strip club. We got the hotel room. We run up on Doobie, found the phone number, and made a call with Doobie. We found out me and Ron was there. He was there in 20 minutes. All night long. That's how it went.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. That cat was a real dude, man. I remember one year, he used to get them picnics on Fairfax, on Fairfax every year, 4th of July, right? So this particular year, Joe Jackson, Magic Johnson, the Jacksons, man, everybody was in the park, right? And something was going down with him and another cat. About something was happening about they was feuding about something, but I ain't gonna go all the way into that. But it got into some cold-blooded gangster shit. I never saw nothing like this in my life. Doobie and these other cats was at it, right? Doobie said, Ron, get out the way. I don't want you in the way. They don't know who you are, so they might do you first. You get the out the way. I love you. I don't want you in this. So I got the out the way like he told me. After everybody did what they did, went to the house and did what they had to do, this, and that, right? So it went down, right? And that particular day, Doobie got shot. So I'm thinking, I said, damn, I sure could have got killed. So I said, damn, that really loved me, man. That stood back 10 feet. One thing I gotta say about LA, they talk that shit about the little gangs out there, but the Crips ain't no joke. Doobie ain't no joke. And I seen it with my own eyes. Nobody had no vessels on. And it went down. It went down. And all I can remember Doobie said, you hit a pimp. When he got shot, you always get mad when I tell everybody he got shot in the arm and it's in the back. He said, oh shit, you shot a pimp. And he always used to get mad. Oh, nigga, but you quit telling everybody I say they shot a pimp. But you stop that shit, little crazy ass. Stop that shit. I said, oh, Doobie, you said they shot a pimp. But man, Doobie was a real gangster man, for real. Never saw I can't go into it because we on the radio, but that was my hero.
Right.
That was a bad motherfucker.
I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.